from, I guess from Fox News, from the Ingram angle. We'll go ahead and we'll play the bit.
Is his primary resident.
Easy there. You ready to go? Yeah. Okay.
An Ingram angle exclusive, a Trump administration source telling the angle that a criminal investigation of Adam Schiff is underway, conducted by U.S. Attorney's Office in Maryland for possible charges involving mortgage fraud. Now, this follows the story we broke last month when the Federal Housing Finance Agency sent a criminal referral to the DOJ alleging that Schiff, in multiple instances, falsified bank documents and property records to acquire more favorable loan terms. In a 2011 affidavit signed by the then California congressman, he certified that a property in Montgomery County, Maryland, is his primary residence. He also owns a condo in Burbank, California, which he's also claimed is his primary residence.
He always looks like he's swallowing at a glory hole, doesn't he? Like he's always
for Senate.
Like he just finished it.
Just about every member of Congress has a resident.
An Ingram angle.
So this is essentially the same thing that they accused Donald Trump of, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they said that he committed mortgage fraud, which even though in Donald Trump's case, like the banks were like, nah, this is good. Like we made money. This was fine. But this is different because Donald Trump was accused of lying about the value of
his apartment.
Of the apartment?
Mar-a-Lago?
Mar-a-Lago.
There was an apartment in New York as well. Am I wrong about that?
I don't know. So I don't know. I'd have to look into that. But this is the same thing that Letitia James has done,
or whatever.
So she claimed that she was a resident of one place, and for tax reasons or whatever. Now Schiff was claiming that he was a resident of California while he was spending all of his time in Maryland. And now his argument is, well, I work in D.C., so I have to do this. But if you work in D.C., I'm not sure the mortgage how it makes mortgage fraud. So,
well, he works in D.C. and lives somewhere else.
Oh, you have to live in California to be a senator from California. You actually have to reside there, so you have to spend X amount of time there.
Well, that's what happened to Letitia James because she had a house in Virginia and she made it her primary residence, but she's AG of New York. It's kind of a problem.
Yeah, and so
you have to have your primary residence. I mean,
his primary residence has to be in California,
right?
Because he.
But you could have an office right off in D.C.
Yes, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure the exact details of this particular issue.
Look, I'm no Schiff fan, but doesn't this seem like a little bit flimsy? Like, can we get the real goods on this guy, like for participation in the Russian collusion hoax for years? But no, we get him on what? Mortgage fraud? I just suspect this isn't going anywhere. I feel like we're, and this just feels like some red meat. Like, this isn't going anywhere. Mortgage fraud, really? Give me the juice. Give me something meaty. But no, we're getting, some mortgage fraud. What do you think even if they convict him, which I doubt they will, what are the real consequences of this going to be? Nothing. I think this was just a juicy story to be leaked to Laura Ingraham from somebody in the administration doing somebody favors, and it almost seems like they're trying too hard to go after him, and they don't have the goods. Go after him and get the goods. But no, you're coming to me with mortgage fraud. Mm-hmm. What about his part? All the Russia hoax BS that he was spewing for years that helped contribute to the Steele dossier that eventually helped wrap Trump up in this crazy media narrative. But no, mortgage fraud. So it's like, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a judge.
Okay, so
worked in law, but I don't suspect this is going to go very far.
So the argument from Fox News, Senator Adam Schiff is under criminal investigation for mortgage fraud. A Trump administration source told Fox News. Fox News host Laura Ingraham broke the news on Tuesday night on the Ingram Angle, saying that the source said a criminal investigation is being conducted by the U.S. Attorney's Office in Maryland on possible charges involving mortgage fraud. The investigation comes a month after a story broke about the Federal Housing Finance Agency sending a criminal referral to the Department of Justice alleging that Schiff, in multiple instances, falsified bank documents and property records to acquire more favorable loan terms. In a 2011 affidavit signed by then California Congressman Schiff, certified that a property in Montgomery, California, Maryland is his primary residence. Schiff also owns a condominium in Burbank, California, which he has also claimed as his primary residence as recently as 2023 during his campaign for Senate. Schiff's office did not immediately respond to Fox News Digital's request for comment. So,
And also a bar in the meatpacking district called the Blue Oyster, where every Saturday he does his job as a urinal. I think, as far as
I
mortgages
wonder how many
go,
people
though,
know what the Blue Oyster Bar is.
Police Academy.
Police Academy, yeah.
I think as far as mortgages go, and the wonderful job that they've always done with the housings at 3 times what it's worth and the 12% interest rates, does it matter? I mean, is this really what the American people should be concerned about when you look at the way that we've been screwed so many times?
I mean, look, I'm a naked partisan. Anything that put this guy in anything to give him problems, I'm down with.
I am too. I get giving him problems about this. The problem is it's just what Zillow does, it would seem, at this point. It's not like, I think you have to get something that sticks, and I just don't see this as something that sticks because it's a write-off that you could then go at any conservative for, I believe.
Well, it depends. If he's claiming that he's claimed that it was his primary residence in Maryland, then he's not eligible to be a senator from California.
I get that. I'm
Or
just worried
a
about the
congressperson.
domino. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's possible that there are other people that have,
Right.
that have done this, sure. But unless there's evidence of other people doing this, I personally am not worried about, what could happen to other people. Again, he's made claims that his primary residence is in Maryland. He's ineligible to be in Congress or in the Senate as a representative of California. So possibly they strip him of his position.
Yeah, but I actually don't foresee that happening.
He likes to be stripped.
There's zero chance of that actually happening. I think is the issue.
You don't foresee anything happening though. You're nothing.
Nah, Phil, straight up, they're not going to take him out of the Senate because of this. And it's a pipe dream, and I think it's just a straight up distraction to say otherwise. Like nothing's going to happen to Peter because of this. He might even become more popular among Democrats because it looks like it's a partisan attack against him.
I mean, you could anything.
That's what I think.
Anything is going to be considered a partisan attack, though.
Not anything. If they had the goods, then
no, I totally disagree with you. When it comes to partisans, which I am, like partisans are going to say, no, whatever he did is fine because he's on our team. That's just the way that politics works now.
I agree with that, but I do also agree that this is kind of a nothing burger mortgage fraud. You're not going to depose anyone from a Senate seat over this. You need something meaty.
I would love to see it.
It'd be great.
You can catch him with something meaty.
I mean, like, think what George Santos got tried with, and
Sorry,
he still
just-
stayed in office.
But that's
Speaking of meaty
Yeah.
Well, no, Santos is in jail right now.
now, but he was in office for a while.
The Republicans themselves kicked him out.
Yeah, and it took a while.
and now a couple of them are asking them to Trump to pardon him. Well, just
I mean, I think that
just MTG.
Free-
I think that
free-
he
free
should
George,
be. Yeah,
free
they
George.
should pardon.
Are we
they should
free
let him
George
go.
guys?
Oh, I'm a free George guy.
I don't know if
Absolutely.
He's getting sandwiched right now by the Aryan Brotherhood.
They should have never taken him out of office.
What happened?
That's not happening.
Oh, you bet it is.
Oh no.
A little cream pie from the Nation of Muslim.
Nice.
Sorry, the Islam.
Oh, yeah.
Islam Nation.
He's not.
he's too glam to do
No,
well
no.
in jail.
Okay.
No,
I don't know if
that's
he'd last
why.
in
The
there.
fact that he's not is why they don't mind. And then again, they don't eat pork. Sorry. I can't.
Oh man.
I just can't with these people.
I mean, I don't blame you at all.
Adam Schiff is a very limber fella here.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, God, you look at him.
I do like how he effectively bullied, like when the Kamala ran for president, they put a black woman, like a lesbian black woman, in that Senate seat, and then Schiff just like bullied her out of that gig.
Oh yeah,
because he was already running. He's like, sorry, I know you check all the boxes.
It's like the
but you gotta go.
grown Campbell soup kid. The goofiest looking person. I kind of like him there because he's so non-threatening.
Yeah.
Like there's no way anyone takes him seriously.
Well, I mean, I agree with your estimation of him as a person, but he does get the vote, and he's always going to vote with.
Weird.
It's crazy. Yeah. He's going to vote with the Democrats.
He's a power player, I think. Like he worked his way up through the House to the Senate right now,
and it was all because of the.
Well, it's because he's anti-Trump and the Russia collusion stuff that he put out. Like Democrats in California would argue, like, yeah, he took down Trump, man. This Schiff guy with the Russia spin. So that's what they'd give him credit for, and. Hey, so I don't think he's going to get kicked out of the Senate for this.
No,
I don't think any Democrats are going to give a crap either.
I don't think that there's a high chance of it, but I do think that it's good that they're going to, put the screws to him. There's nothing wrong with doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to get at these guys for parking tickets every day.
Yeah, again, if you're like, oh, we're not going to get results, so they shouldn't they shouldn't put the screws to him. That's
send your best meter maid at that man.
I
agree with both. Like, you're not wrong at all.
Yeah,
like that's the thing is you're both accurate in this. It's just I just think it won't stick.
No, I tend to agree with that. They're not going to be able to make anything stick. I don't think, but I do think that they should do everything they can to make his life difficult.
Yeah,
because he did that to Republicans for however long he's been in, or however long he was in the House and Congress. He was doing that, and he's going to continue doing that. So make him. The process can be the punishment.
Yeah,
and again, all of the stuff that Elaad mentioned about the Russiagate stuff, there's still ongoing investigations for that. So if there's any way they can put the screws to him for that as well, I'm all for it. So, like I said, I'm a naked partisan. So anything they can do to make his life more difficult, I'm gonna be supporting. So.
Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.